Hello, it's Thursday, May the 27th. We're almost through May already, and tomorrow will be the last Fun Facts Friday until mid-August or so. We are going to take a break, and my sidekick, David Hodges, is at the beach somewhere, and so we couldn't do any more for the summer, but we will be back with some more in the fall. But today we're in Isaiah chapter 26, and Alec Mottier, who has 3 commentaries on Isaiah that I'm aware of, says that Isaiah 26 is a wonderful chapter to answer the question, what is the relationship between the Old Testament and the New Testament? In the famous words of Augustine, what is latent in the old is patent in the new. And here in chapter 26, you see that actually there is only one gospel, there is only one way of salvation, there is only one true God, there is only one church, and it spans both Old Testament and New Testament. It is latent in the old and patent in the new. The citizens of the city of salvation, yesterday we saw them at a great banquet, feasting and drinking aged wine in the metaphor that Isaiah, the prophet, employs. But today, and you can read through the chapter, look at verse 2, open the gates that the righteous nation that keeps faith may enter in. How is a person saved in the Old Testament? How is somebody declared to be in the right, to be right with God? By faith, and by faith alone. What do they have when they trust God and are declared righteous? You keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. Again, that's a verse that's quoted in the New Testament. It's also quoted in a psalm or two. What we have, those who are justified by faith have peace with God. What does that lead to? It leads to assurance and security. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord God is an everlasting rock, and so on. There are references in here to trials, and you'll see that in verse 8 and again in verses 16 and 17. But God is in charge. In the path of your judgments, O Lord, verse 8, we wait for you. Your name and remembrance are the desire of our soul. And then if you go all the way down to verse 19, your dead shall live, their bodies shall rise. And you scratch your head and you say, what? Resurrection in the Old Testament? I thought resurrection was only to be found in the New Testament. Well, many of the references to resurrection in the New Testament borrow from language such as Psalm 16, which again mentions a resurrection, but it could not be clearer than it is here. Your dead shall live, their bodies shall rise, you will dwell in the dust. You who dwell in the dust, awake and sing for joy, for your dew is a dew of light, and the earth will give birth to the dead. And that's a beautiful picture. It could be 1 Corinthians 15 all over again. So read chapter 26 and see what Augustine means when he says latent in the old, patent in the new. Well, we'll be back Monday for Isaiah 27. But Fun Facts Friday tomorrow. Have a wonderful weekend.